Hi, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be picking out my April TBR. Also going to be making a little TBR jar. I haven't done it yet. I'm gonna fill all of the titles off camera because it's probably gonna take me a while. So I have my TBR cart right next to me. I'm gonna show you every single book that is on it. I'm gonna write them all down and randomly pick right in front of you which ones I will be reading for the month of April. I've seen a couple of people do this over on Bookstagram. I've also seen it here on Booktube, so I figured why not give it a shot. And this way, instead of picking them out myself, I can kind of force myself to read something that I probably wouldn't have picked, something that's probably been on this cart or on my physical TBR for a little over a year now, maybe even almost 2 years now. I'm super excited for this. I'm a little bit nervous because some of these I'm just not ready to read, but if I pick it, I will be reading it. Probably only going to pick 5 books so I can keep it kind of realistic, and if I get a series, like I have the Bridge Kingdom series in here, I can feel free to read as many of them as I want. Let's get started. First one that I have that I've been wanting to read for a long time, everybody talks about it, I'm just not ready to be heartbroken and crying. The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. I don't really know too much about it other than you will be a mess, this whole book. See if I'm going to be reading that this month. Betting on You, Lynn Painter. I know everybody loves Lynn Painter. I don't think I've read a Lynn Painter book before. I do have a couple of these on my cart too. We'll see if I end up reading her. The Rehearsals, I don't really know what this is about. I kind of like to go in blind with a lot of my reads. It is by Annette Christie. I got this from the bargain section from Books A Million. Before I Do, Sophie Cousins. Also don't really know what it's about. Love and Olives, and I also have Love and Luck. I'm not sure which one is first. I believe Love and Olives is first. I did love Love and Gelato a lot. That was a surprise to me how much I loved it. It was a 5-star last year. It was amazing. Eleanor and Park. A lot of people told me they liked it when they were younger. The bookseller was like, oh, it's 50% off. You'll love it, based off their books that I was buying that day. I think Lynn Painter books. Hello Stranger, Catherine Center. I'm a little bit nervous for this one. I read The Bodyguard. That was my first Catherine Center book. I read that last month and I did not really love it, but I'm gonna give her another shot and we'll see. Can't Spell Treason Without T. I picked this up on sale at my local indie bookstore. It says that it's a cozy fantasy steeped with love. From Blood and Ash. I've seen this everywhere. I don't know why I keep putting it off. I think because there's so many books where I'm a little bit overwhelmed. Sweet Nightmare, Tracy Wolf. I loved the Crave series. I want to give this one a shot. I know that it's going to be a series. I don't know of how many books. I think that's the only reason I haven't really picked it up yet, is because we don't have the next book yet. I've been wanting to read it, so I would not be against reading this one. Sword Heart by T. Kingfisher. I love the cover of it. That's kind of what got me to begin with. And of course, it's been all over BookTok and Bookstagram. Everybody's been raving about it. I won't be mad about this one either. While We're Young. I have read one book by this author and I did really like it. So this one I did read the blurb on, and it sounds like there's going to be some drama, maybe a love triangle type of thing. So I wouldn't be mad. Plain Truth. I received this book from a friend a couple of years ago now. It just keeps getting pushed back and back and back on my physical TBR because I keep finding more and more things to read. Maybe I'll finally pick it up. The Siren, Kiera Cass. I love the Selection series. I read it so quickly. Each one in one sitting, and maybe all of them within 2 or 3 days. I was addicted. The Bridge Kingdom series by Danielle L. Jensen. I loved A Fate Inked in Blood by her. I kind of really hope that I choose this one. I will be so happy because I've been wanting to read this, and I have all 4 of them. I think the 5th one is coming out later this year, I'm pretty sure. My Fault, Mercedes Braun. I have been wanting to read this for a while. It's been on my hopefuls/TBR for the past couple of months, and I just never get to it. There's always something else. The True Love Experiment, Christina Lauren. Don't know anything about it. It was on the bargain books at Books A Million, and I know everybody loves them, so we'll see. Expiration date. This one I actually just finished a little annotation tab for it. That was for a video I did for how to annotate your books. Keep an eye out for that if you want a in-depth tutorial on how to annotate your books. The Temporary Roomie, Sarah Adams. I was gonna read this last month, but then the Hunger Games book came, and then other things came up. Better Than the Movies, Lynn Painter. I need to know what this is about because nobody will stop talking about it. Everybody says that they love it, but I also hear nobody really likes the second one. So These Violent Delights. I do have the next one as well. I wouldn't be mad if this one got chosen. This Woven Kingdom. I'm currently reading the last book in the Shatter Me series. I might be done by the time this video gets posted. I'm not sure. Wouldn't be mad. I love this author. The Night Circus. The front, honestly, just reminded me of Caraval, and I love Caraval. I've heard a lot of mixed opinions about this one. So You with a View. This has been everywhere. This has been on my physical TBR for like a year at this point. I am ready to read it. Happily Never After, Lynn Painter. Everybody loves Lynn Painter. All of the other books are everywhere on BookTok, so I picked this one up at Books A Million in the bargain section as well. Ninth House, I really am ready to read this book. This is another one that's been sitting on my TBR for way too long, and I've heard a lot of people love it. I've heard a lot of people don't really care about the second one, but I'm ready to see what it's all about. And last but not least, I have Lightlark. I have heard the most mixed opinions I've ever heard about a book. Some people absolutely love it. It's their favorite thing in the world. And other people absolutely hate it. I'm really interested to see what all the talk is about and see what my opinion is. I won't be mad if this one gets picked. As of right now, that is all I have on my physical TBR. I'm gonna step off camera real quick and make some little papers, fold them up, and put them in here. So I have them all in here. I'm gonna shake them up for a little bit. I'm only gonna choose 3. I was gonna do 5 of them, but I decided on 3, and only because April has a lot of new releases. So I think there's at least 4 new releases coming out that I want to get to, and I'm definitely gonna add those onto my April TBR. I just kind of want to keep things realistic so I can actually get to these books. Really mix up. I put some of the good ones at the bottom, and I'm like, I want a chance at getting one I really want to read. Here we go. Our first one is... I'm so nervous. It's already unraveling. Okay. Sweet Nightmare. Sweet Nightmare by Tracy Wolff. I'm not mad at that one. I was not expecting that one, but I'm not mad at it. It is a series, but the other one's not out yet, so I don't have to worry about reading even more books. The next one is going to be Happily Never After by Lynn Painter. Not mad about that either. Cute little romance. That one's really short. Definitely wouldn't have chosen it myself, but not mad at it. And then for our last read, I'm really hoping it's not a series. It's going to be The True Love Experiment by Christina Lauren. Cool. I'm not mad at any of those 3. None of them are ones that I would have chosen myself, but that's a good thing. That's why I'm doing this, so I can force myself to get some of these books off of my physical TBR that I would not touch otherwise, for a while at least. Sorry, my camera was out of focus. I don't know how long that was. Maybe I'll just choose one more just to see what it would be, because there's some I really want to get to. Let me not look. Let me not cheat. Okay. The Night Circus. The Night Circus, another one that I have been putting off. If I have time after all of my other books, I will read The Night Circus. I'm gonna do those 3 first because I did say 3. So now I'll just save this little jar for next month when we pick our May TBR. Really enjoyed that. I think I'm gonna try to do that every month. Maybe I'll just do like 2 from the TBR jar a month. That way I for sure can try something probably new that I wouldn't have chosen, because like I said, I would not have chosen any of these 3, but I'm still excited nonetheless. That way I can do a mixture of new releases, just ones that I've been wanting to read in general, and still have books that I wouldn't have chosen. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, leave me a like. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave me a comment. If you have any book suggestions, also leave me a comment. I'm open to further expanding the TBR. If you want to see more from me, I am also on Bookstagram at April Schwoerer, and then I'm also on Goodreads at April Schwoerer as well. So if you want to see the second I finish these books, that's where to go. We'll definitely check in with this and all of my reads for the month. The end of April or beginning of May is when you can look for those videos. I also do upload a lot of reels and shorts, so you could probably find them there as well. Like I said, I'm on Instagram all the time, posting on stories as soon as I finish a book. So if you're really interested in something that I'm going to be reading, follow me on there and you can see it earlier than when my next video comes out. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you are still here, I really appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to coming back and talking about these books. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!